Hello, my narc-free family. Thank you for joining me here again on my channel. If you like this video, I encourage you to give it a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that we can meet again. So again, I am reading from H.G. Tudor's book, Fuel, which I love, and I believe everybody who is dealing with this type of abuse needs, so that you can better understand and wrap your head around what is going on with the narcissist. And the more educated you are, I believe the more you are awakened and the more you realize just how small they are, and you are able to walk away. Okay, so today I want to talk to you. He has something in here called the proximity of the source. All right, so as a source, that means that you provide the narcissist with fuel, or you are a supply. All of those things mean the same. Source, supply, fuel is all the same thing. It means that in some way you make the narcissist feel good and special, and they gain something from you, and thereby they need a bunch of different supply, a bunch of different sources to gain fuel from, and to regulate their emotions so that they can feel good about themselves, because narcissists do not feel good about themselves. They feel very bad about themselves, and they use other people to give them compliments and to tell them that they are good so that they can try to feel good about themselves. But because they don't honestly feel good about themselves without having other people, without leeching off of other people, that is why they stay empty, and that is why because they can't validate themselves, that is why they need all these different sources of supply. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I don't want to be with somebody who I know without a shadow of a doubt needs a bunch of other people, and that I cannot really provide them with anything. There won't be an even exchange where I'm loving on them and giving them what they need, and they're loving on me and giving me what I need, because they need a bunch of external sources. So, you know, I'm going to just get into it. Okay, so he says here are the proximity of sources: remote strangers, minions, acquaintances, colleagues, outer circle friends, inner circle friends, family, intimate partners, former intimate partners, devalue, former intimate partners, Hoover. Okay, so the remote strangers, these are, I'm just going to read a couple of things. I'm not going to read, everything he has in here. The remote strangers are people we do not know and who we are not in the same physical space as. Invariably, our interaction will be through electronic means. So when you see your narcissist on with their phone out, texting everybody and commenting on people's pictures and flirting with people, this is what they're doing. This is someone they don't know, but they get fuel from them. Okay, strangers are people who do not know, but who we do not know, but who we are close to in the physical sense. All right, but up here at top he says we are not in the same physical space as. Invariably, our interactions will be through electronic means. But then he says, okay, so the remote strangers, my apologies, let me fix this. Remote strangers are the people online. So there's two sets of strangers. The other strangers are people that they know but are not close to in physical sense. Okay, for instance, they might be somebody else walking along the pavement towards us, or in a crowd at a concert, or stood next to us in a bar. All right, they always scope out people that they can interact with to get fuel. Okay, then there are the minions. All right, those are people that we do not know, but are tasked with doing something for us by reason of being a service provider in some way. So these are people who valet park their car, or serve them in a restaurant, Some of you may have noticed that the narcissist you're with is really talks down to people who serve them. That is typical narcissistic behavior because they see them as a minion. All right. And for those of you who don't know, H.G. Tudor is a narcissist. So this book, Fuel, is coming from someone who is a narcissist. All right. Let's see. That obligation means they are inferior to us from the beginning. Thus means their interaction has the potential to yield more fuel than that from a stranger. So a minion is better than a stranger. All right. Acquaintances. They're people who know us, but effectively only by sight or name. They may happen to have an obligation towards us. For example, the barman who we see twice a week knows our name and remembers us, but knows no more than that. Okay. That's what they consider an acquaintance. Colleagues. They give them fuel. Let's see, fuel becomes of a greater nature than those who rank below them on the list. So colleagues produce a greater amount of fuel. Then there are outer circle friends. These people know more about our lives than colleagues. They have an obligation to us by reason of social interaction. We see them with reasonable frequency, although the members of this class can change often also. Okay, so you got the outer circle friends. Let's see about these inner circle friends. Let's see. They have, in all likelihood, been brainwashed by our manipulation. The inner circle friends are people who they talk to, who they do things with, but these people don't really know who they are, okay? Then you have family. They are next ranking in line. They are invariably long-standing in nature, interact with us frequently, and know much about us. They feel like they have an emotional obligation towards them, okay? So they rank higher. Then you have intimate partners. The people we have relationships with marry, possibly have children together, and share a home. Then you got former intimate partners devalued. These are the cast-offs from our relationships that we have turned against. We are in the process of continuing a program of devaluing of them, even though we are no longer together. So you guys, when you get these hoovers, when the narcissist comes back to you and they come in for a day or two and then they start devaluing you again, you need to understand that narcissists gain a lot of fuel. Hear me when I say this. They gain an enormous amount of fuel from being able to come back in, hoover someone that they used to be with, and then devalue them again, because look at how powerful that is. They've devalued you in the past, yet you allowed them to come back. This says to them that they are big, strong, and mighty, and they are in control. All right? Stop accepting these hoovers. It's foolishness, and it sets you back, okay? Then there's former intimate partners, the Hoover, okay? These are the people we cast aside and denigrate, who have then returned to us following a successful Hoover. These people top the tree when it comes to the proximity of supply. So whenever a narcissist discards you, or you discard them and you let them back in, and they successfully hoover you, you are at the top of the totem pole for supply, because they have been able to either throw you out like trash and then come back to you when they wanted to, or you threw them away because you saw their behavior was bad, yet you took them back. And some of y'all are being, you get caught up in the Hoover so bad, and you think that when they come back that they mean the apologies that they're giving you, and that they mean you well, and that they know what they've done is wrong. No, this is all a game for the narcissist. The narcissist needs you. You don't need the narcissist. They need you. And if they're coming back to hoover you, there's a reason why they're coming back to hoover you. because you have something that they need. But it does not in any means mean that they love you or that they value you. It just means that you have something that they need or that they want, and that you are taking care of him or her for that time span. That is it. There is nothing genuine about a narcissist. I don't care if they cry. I don't care. I had a narcissist pull out the Bible and quote scriptures about why he lied and how he was going to do better. I don't care what they come at you with. When a narcissist hoovers you, you caught them out there, they've acted a fool, you've let them go, they hoover you back in. It is because they need you. I did a video on the narcissist illusion. I recommend you checking out that video so that you can better understand what I mean by they need us. We don't need them. Okay? Thank y'all for joining me today. I hope that this book has been enlightening to you all. I'll leave a link for this book down below for anybody who's interested. I'll also leave other videos that I think might be helpful for you. Thank you for joining me again here today at Narc Free. And like I said, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel so we can meet again. Thank you, my beautiful people. Bye bye. See you next time. Mwah.